Hey everybody, it's Dan here from the Nerd Punch crew. Again, back with my fourth video, I think this is it. And I wanted to bring you Dungeon Defenders in the third installment of my little games preview, look at kind of series I've got going on here. I talked about Orcs Must Die 2 and how a lot of similarities were with Dungeon Defenders, and so I wanted to bring up Dungeon Defenders next. Again, I'm Dan from the Nerd Punch crew, nerdpunch.com. You can follow us on Twitter at @nerdpunch, and you can go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/nerdpunch, and check out everything. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what Dungeon Defenders does and a little bit of a difference between Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die. This has more of a role-play aspect to it as opposed to Orcs Must Die 2. In this game here, you're going to put stats into different things, you're going to get gear, you're going to level up, which makes you better at the boards, which makes you better with your tower defenses and things like that. On the board here you can see I'm on the last wave right now, 8 of 8, on Ramparts on hard mode. And the reason I'm just going to film this one is because it took a while to get to this point. You know, I didn't want to make you guys sit through every wave after every wave. I just wanted to show you kind of some of the gameplay to it and how things work. So I've got all these towers up, as you can see. I've got like the fireball tower here. I've got my magic missile towers here, and then I've got electrical towers here, and then I've got some walls kind of in front of them to defend them a little bit. And I've got those set in various areas because I'm trying to defend my crystal. If I hold the shift button down, it brings up the map, and I can kind of get an idea of where everything's going to be coming from and which door they're going to be exiting through and how they're going to roll. I've played Ramparts a lot. It's kind of my gear up board, just level up fast for my characters. I can do this one a lot and on hard mode and do it real quick and get it knocked out so I can get characters leveled up pretty fast. But it's kind of my go-to board, so I know this board really well. So that overview map kind of tells you where everything is. You'll see these little red or purple reddish boxes around these doors. That's where they will exit, and shows you the enemies that will be coming through those doors. It's kind of cool. I like that it does that, so you kind of get an idea of where the big guys are coming from, where the littler guys are coming from. It's usually a mix of everybody. You see a different type of dark elf on this one. There's 3 of them. Those guys use swords. On the other one down there is more of a necromancer type. He'll summon skeletons up. It's the very bottom one is the dark elf there, and they'll summon skeletons up. Same with the dark elf here. He's a swordsman and he likes to jump around. So you also see that there's enemies coming from here. These are flyers. They're going to be flying in, and that's why I have magic missiles up here on the towers. I kind of go overboard a little bit on my defenses. I like that though. Nothing will get through this. It's pretty well defended. My crystals are these right here. I've changed the look of them. You can do that within Dungeon Defenders and get a new look for your crystals. So they're just magic books, and there's 3 of them on the board around the room here. Another area they'll be coming from is down this way. I've got the staircase blocked off, and then these things will do damage from them above and hit them. Same with these electrical towers. You'll see that during the match. But you'll have an ogre, the biggest one, will come out of here. He's the big bad boy. You'll watch out for him. So that's the gist of everything that comes out and kind of how round works. You see where it comes. You have a build phase, then you have a loot and build phase. It's pretty much, you have build phase, then an attack phase. So you can always go here to the forge. It's only in between. During your build phase can you access it. Kind of gives you an idea who the best is on the board for this level and everything. So we hit E to activate. We're playing on PC. WASD to move around. Your mouse to look around, and then I'll show you how to lay traps here in a second. Kind of just how much mana I've got and how much I got banked. That's kind of your money. That's your money situation. That's what you need. You can go to your item box, and in one of the later updates, it allows you to make folders so you can have stuff, you know, in here, and you can lock them so that you never sell them. And these are just items I've got waiting for me at level 74. I've got a couple of really good staffs that's kind of sitting there waiting on them. Pets is another thing. You can have pets that fly with you. They give bonuses to you and your abilities, things like that. And that's kind of cool. I like that. It kind of gives you an idea of what they do and how their bonuses work and whatnot. And you can select them and get item info, and that's going to bring up different things. So this Guardian has a range of 21, defense range boost of 11, and number of defenses to boost is 1. So it'll boost 1 defense up, and you have a range at which they can do it and things. And then it has bonuses to your hero speed, your hero damage, your cast time, and your health. Down here are your towers, your tower health, your tower damage, and your tower area of effect bonus. And then it overcharges the special ability by the mage that I'm using. So that's just another thing. So we go back. And that kind of gives you a gist of everything that I have in my bags. I can close that out, and you can go to the next section, which is your hero info panel, okay? And these are the things you've got attached to you, items that you have on you, your equipment. You get a head, hands, chest, feet, weapon, and then this powerful plume that I can put on is another item they added later on. And then, of course, your pet. Mine's Hugo. And it kind of gives you bonuses. And you can invest mana into him, which hits another level. You notice he is, where's the markings at? Level 22 of 26. I can level him up 4 more times, and that's his max level. And each time I level him up, I get a point to put into one of these that I want to build on. And notice I put a lot into the towers. My towers are really important to me, so I want to make those really good. So yeah, that's kind of it. You can click the invest all, which I'll do now. And now I get to apply a point. So we're going to put that into damage. And now we've leveled them up to 23. So that's kind of how that works. And this works on everything from your gear, like my staff here, I can invest all and put another point into whatever I want to do. I've got a lot of stuff into my damage from this because I want it to do a lot of damage. But I'm a tower guy, so towers are really important to me. The only thing I put into my character alone, as you can see over here, is speed and hero casting time. You want your cast time up high so you can cast, because during combat when you're casting a tower, it takes a lot longer to cast it as opposed to being in the build phase. Speed is just to get around the map fast. You got a lot of attacks coming in and your defenses are falling. This moves you around really quick. You have to put a lot of points into my towers. They're really important to me. So damage and area of effect, attack rate and everything. You want your attack rate up high so it's doing your attacks super quick. And then finally, all your resistance is down here for your character. Kind of give you bonuses there. Excuse me. So that's kind of the gist of leveling them up as you go through this. Here also, I forgot to show you the experience bar up top here. It kind of gives you an idea of how much experience. Well, get off that. Come on. How much more experience I need to hit my next level of 73. I'm close, but not super close. So I've got a ways to go. But that's kind of the gist of it for the hero. And finally, you can swap your heroes. I can go in here and I can select a new hero to bring out. You see I also have a knight. He is 72, and then my hunter, she is 70, and she's awesome. Her weapon does mass DPS, probably 25, 30,000 DPS from her bow, so she can kill stuff really, really fast. I bring her in to kind of help out. I'll bring in the mage, or I'll bring in the squire to set traps, and then I bring her in to kind of cover everything to make sure nothing gets blown up, and she kind of defends it because she can, if a tower goes down, she can damage it and kill it. So, but anyways, that's the gist of what that is right there. So let's go ahead and let's cancel out of that, and we're going to show you guys a wave here of beasts that come through. So let's hit our G button. That gets it started. And now we are in the combat phase. And you'll see these guys coming through here. I got more guys coming down here. Notice my towers are going off. They're setting these guys on fire. These electrical ones, they just light these guys up down here and just keep killing. I can fire along with them if I wanted to and shoot, which is really cool. And I can build up a charge blast and let that go, which does a lot of damage. So yeah, and I just kind of hang out up here and watch my towers go to work. You can hit the shift button and see where everything's coming from. So you get an idea if a tower's going down or if you're getting a lot of damage on one spot. And you can always move around too, so you can come back over here, which I've got these towers going up. Like I said, I've got a lot of protection going there. And you can watch it from up here and see that that door's funneling people out. There's a door down there, this one splits. One goes down the long walkway and the other is going around the other side, which is kind of cool. And now we've got an ogre on the board, and he's right down here. That is him. And he's going to do his thing. He's getting lit up right now. And you got to see his damage. He's got almost 60, he had almost 80,000 hit points. Once he gets to this mark over here, he's going to get lit up. So all three towers just running around. He's down to 29,000. He's not going to make it past that. And then my other towers will just light him up and kill him. And you can go out here. These crystals that are falling, that is the mana, or money, pretty much. That's what you're looking at. So I'm just collecting it, and you have a limit on how much you can carry. I can carry 1,460 right now. And so we're getting close to the very end. We only got a little over 100 more mobs to come through. As you can see, I've got my towers pretty well just built up really well, so I'm not really worried about anything coming. And this is only on hard mode. If I played on Nightmare, I'd get lit up. I'm just not that good. It's a huge curve there. It's a flat nightmare. The cool thing is I haven't played in a while, and they've increased the cap. I think the level cap up to 100 now. It used to be 74 was the max cap, but now they've got it up to 100 from what I was looking at, which is really, really cool. I like that idea. So there you go, folks. That is the end of the wave. At the end of this, the forge will come back up. This is the end. So with the level victory, the traps will disappear. They stay between each of the waves up until the final one, and after that, then that's when they finally disappear. But as you can see, we gain some XP. It shows all your bonuses that came up in the corner down there, your score and the bonus, and then we go around and we find gear that these creatures dropped everywhere, which I love about this game. And that's why I like Ramparts, because I can do this board really fast and get all this gear. Most of it isn't going to help me too much right now because of what I got on, but it's sellable, and I can make about $1 million just running through here and picking up all this stuff, get close to $1 million. Yeah, so it's nice. It's nice to be able to do that, to get around here and get all that money. So anyways, that is Dungeon Defenders, guys. I hope you liked the video. Now you can see me loot everything. Like I said, it's a tower defense in the same vein as Orcs Must Die 2, but a little bit different style. This one's going to be more RPG based, as opposed, and a little bit slower on setting your traps and things. It's not as quick as Orcs Must Die 2. Still fun though. I've probably put more time into this one as opposed to the other, because there is more of that RPG element to it, where I can build my characters the way I want them. I've got one character that I put more into her personal stats, my hunter, because I want her damage to be crazy high, and her traps are not that good. And that's the great thing about this game, is I can go in and set traps with the mage here and my squire, and then I can have her come in and defend just with her guns, because their traps are awesome and her guns are awesome. So it makes it a little bit, it's kind of cool like that. I like how they do that. So you have the chance, you can come in and power level characters, you know, put your mage in, set him all the traps, and then bring your level 1 in and let him sit here. He'll get 25 levels in no time, you know, just off the first set of waves. So it's quick and easy and things like that. So you can go back into your forge after you've collected everything, and I'm probably just going to sell everything because I don't need it. But like I told you, you can lock items so that it won't sell when you click the sell all button. So here we got a bunch of stuff, nothing really I need. So we're just going to sell all and just make that money. And that's it. And then we'll close out. And then we're going to get out of this, and we're going to hit this, and we're going to exit to main menu. No, we're not. We're going to return to tavern. That's what we're going to do. What this does is there's a tavern, and this is the last thing I'll share with you guys. Where in the tavern you have test dummies, so you can check your DPS, you can set towers to see how they're doing in damage, things like that. But it also is a way to display your achievements, and it's Christmas time right now, so Santa Claus is behind the counter, and you have a Christmas tree up. Killing bosses, like we've killed the dragon at the end of the first set of games, so that's why that one's there. These spots here are for other bosses I haven't got to yet, but you have achievements around the room of what you've hit, different things, and they put trophies all around the room. Now on Steam, you want to play in the ranked games, or they won't show in your Steam account. All these achievements that I've earned are not in a ranked game. They're just on the workshop place, where it's just kind of a free area to do whatever. When they are in the ranked area, that is when the achievements will show up on your Steam account. So again, it's available on Steam. I don't know if it's on any other platforms right now. It's another indie game. It's a really fun game. You guys should try it out. It's Trendy Entertainment. That is the company. If I didn't get a chance to say that before, that's who made this game. We actually have an older episode of Geek Bits, when we were Geek Bits, that we interviewed one of the developers for the game when it first came out, and if you guys want to go back and check that, it's probably in our archive somewhere. But anyways, I'm Dan with the Nerd Punch crew. Nerdpunch.com, at Nerdpunch on Twitter, nerdpunch@gmail.com, and of course youtube.com/nerdpunch. Check us out, guys. We're on there. Tell me if you like the videos still, if you don't like them, what we can do better. If you're enjoying these kind of looks at these games, the reason I do this is because I want you guys to experience these games. There are a lot of independent games out there that people just kind of glance over and they don't look at. This gives you an opportunity to see these games and experience them a little bit and see the gameplay, and to entice you and light a little interest in you to maybe go out and get these. These are not expensive games. Dungeon Defenders right now I think is on sale for $7.50 on Steam. So that's a wonderful value. And I think it has all the expansions with it too, so all the DLC, and there's a ton of DLC for this. So if you get a chance, get on Steam, buy the game. Indie games are amazing. There's a lot of great developers out there making some really interesting games and fun ways to play video games, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. Again, I'm Dan. We'll talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.